we got a lot of your submissions. Do you have to have sex before your husband leaves? You know what? I'm not asking that question. You know why? Because that shouldn't even be a question. That's actually a bad expectation for any woman to have to do that because he's leaving. No, you know what? You do it if you feel like it. If you don't do it.
Okay. I was the one. Okay, go ahead. I watched the last 2 episodes of Ted Lasso last night.
I'm not going to tell you what happened,
but the only thing that show is missing for me, but it's actually good when you watch it with your husband because it's not like, because you watch a horny show, then they get horny, right? So you got to be careful with those because then they're not just like now it's bedtime and we're all horny and stuff.
Yeah.
But if it was a show just for me,
yes, ma'am.
I really liked when she was sleeping with the player.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to that.
It just ended
without really an end.
I know.
Unless I missed something and I fell asleep.
No, I think it was just sort of like, maybe we shouldn't or something. I don't remember how that ended too. And I'm not saying, because you haven't seen the last 2 episodes, so I'm not saying what happens in the end or anything, but I am saying that's the only thing that it misses is sex.
Also, if we were smart, we would make an erotica show. Yeah. Not you and I like characters. We'd write one that was like comedic, but sexy, but like was on Netflix, but not just like porn or like hardcore.
Like, I feel like Sex and the City did a really good job of that.
Did they have a lot of sex?
Yes.
Like how much sex?
Well, Carrie was always having sex.
Okay.
Samantha was always having sex.
Okay.
Miranda was having really, what's the word? Graphic sex, but bad sex.
Graphic
until she ended up with the woman, and then they had sex in the bathroom, in the kitchen while Harry couldn't get up.
Okay.
And it was lesbian sex. That was hot. But remember how bad her sex was with her husband? And he would like go like that, and she was so icked by it.
How many people have that?
And then he had an affair.
But did he have good sex with her?
Yeah, but the affair, I'm sure. It was really a one-night stand.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to barf.
Yeah, it was, I would say that was the most cringe scene ever, was when she was just like, stop, having sex with him, with her husband. So lots of sex.
She should just divorce them. If you're having sex and you feel grossed out.
She did.
I mean, like right then.
Immediately. Get out.
We're divorced. Just like,
not around kids.
Like, right. Yeah. You're like, he's just having sex with you to pump your chunk.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he's doing, is pumping your chunk.
And then she realized she was gay.
So she was never going to pump his chunk.
No. But, and then remember when the sailors came in town?
Yep.
And then,
I never watched that show religiously.
I didn't either.
I'm like, when everyone talks about it, I'm like, yeah. Like, everyone's like, oh my God.
I had my little brother's girlfriend.
Yes.
7 years younger. She was so into it. And she was watching it, I think, like after it ended. So I would watch it with her a bunch, but I can't say I saw every episode. But I did watch, speaking of, I did watch the movie that came out after. And you know how, like,
which movie?
Oh, Sex and the City.
Yeah.
And then I just saw yesterday on social that even though Carrie and Samantha in real life are enemies,
Yeah.
I don't know if they buried the hatchet. She's coming back for the next one.
They do. Especially in this day and age, if that's your show and you can't get along, I'm sorry.
Well, I was picturing when I saw that come up, I didn't read more about it, but I was like, I hope that they met up and they were like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
We're both strong, powerful, amazing women. Like, let's put it in the past.
Yeah.
And let's make a movie.
Let's get to submissions. Okay, and look at the timing.
It's in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Just so we know.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here are your submissions. It's relationship advice. It's sex advice. It's what you wish you knew sooner in the bedroom, all of these things that we're going to talk about. So let's get to it. No.
You can do it. Put your back into it. I can do it. Put my ass into it.
And that's a good one. I love this one because I've seen like 4 submissions on this topic, which is anal. So like 2 people are like, I wish I knew that anal gave you hemorrhoids. Maybe individualized very much. And someone else says anal can be so good. So anal is very polarizing. I'm assuming because we all have different assholes, it would be a very different experience. And lube and girth and size.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you get a hemorrhoid because you have IBS when he inserts it?
No, IBS and hemorrhoids are two separate things. But, a lot of people get hemorrhoids from childbirth.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't.
Riddle me this. Okay. Riddle me this.
Seen a rainbow yesterday.
Who is anal for? Does it feel different in the vagina hole, whatever you want to say, versus the anal?
There are so many.
I don't mean for women. I mean for the giver.
Oh, it's tighter for him. He likes it. The tight ass.
But I'm sure we get looser the more you get a one-shot deal.
I think a butthole is always tighter. That's what men say. That's why they like it.
We're gonna fact check that. We're gonna ask our producer, Google. We should ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, they always say because it's tighter. So they like better.
Is anal sex tighter forever? Is anal sex always?
It's tighter. Loosen your butthole. You're just gonna poo. Like, what's gonna stop it?
Plugs.
But like for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. The myth of it's a myth of a loose butthole. Can you have having that heterosexual conversation is designed to tighten and retain feces until release. So yes, the sphincter could potentially weaken. How does it ever?
But like if you think about like gay men, it's not like all of them have lost their ability to have a tight ass. Like that's very like. I mean, obviously, naive of us because we are not gay men. They're not walking around with a.
I've been told that although anal is really tight towards the entrance of her anus, it is nowhere near as tight when you're deep inside her. So I guess it's flopping around a lot more once it's in. It's going side to side.
Big lob of poop.
I just want to know what's tighter, deep vaginal or deep anal. Here we go. What's tighter? So it sounds like hole. Yeah, but once it's in, it doesn't stay like this.
So bowels are bigger than vaginal canal?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
We're going to get to the bottom of it. This is opinion. This is opinions now. I find the rectum smooth. The walls have no texture, so too smooth. They want to feel some friction in the entrance. Entering and pulling out my girlfriend's asshole is amazing, but frankly, the warm, wet, gripping, and textured walls of a turned-on vagina beats an ass any day.
Okay.
Fair enough, mate. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not about to say that you're wrong. I have no experience with anal. I just want to know, is the vagina hotter, like in temperature, than anal?
I would think yes.
I don't know. I suspect the temperature is the same, but the tight grip of the vagina at least makes it feel warmer. I don't mean to downplay the fun of anal sex, but I think it's great because it's different. I still do it, but if I had to choose one for life, it would always be vaginal. I just think it's objectively better. Very big words in this conversation.
I would say that makes sense from a heterosexual perspective.
Pretty much, I found a well-fitting vagina to be superior to anal. This is a different person, Wayne, and it's more of a novelty. Yeah. Still, it doesn't feel as good as a vagina. Deep anal, it's like a suction on the dick. Fair enough.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
The anus itself is like wrapping your index finger and a thumb around your dick and squeezing and holding. Past that, it's a gentle suction that's hard to explain. Okay. Vaginal's tighter than what? Vaginal's tighter any day than anal all day long. For a lot of hetero males, it seems anal is a conquest. Sort of like I've had all the holes. Now that anal is pleasurable, it is pleasurable, but women, vaginal is something that you can't beat.
Yeah. I mean, I can't help but always feel when we talk about anal, like I feel sensitive to the topic in front of gay men. Because a lot of people are like, ew, it's gross.
I don't think it's gross.
Stretch out? Is it like all this? And I'm like,
I think that's a conversation for women too. Like that's like hot dog in a hallway for their vaginas. After you've had babies, like everyone's like, oh, it's different. It's not as tight. I mean, factually, everybody's different. There's not one, your asshole could be very different than my asshole.
Of course.
So like, there's no one, I don't think anyone was saying it's gross. I think for heterosexual men, they're saying, I mean, what and who?
Of course, heterosexual men like the vagina better. It's the one thing they don't have and that they love.
I think they're saying it's very sections different. I was curious what is different for men versus the both. If you go to two holes, is there a difference in the holes, and why would one? What we'll never know.
But I think it's kind of like science that a butthole is tighter than a vagina, the entranceway, because it has to hold feces in on a regular basis.
We're gonna have to get. I can't answer that. I mean, but it also has to stretch and get out, and we hold in so much. Like a hole's not that big; it stretches.
Yeah.
It does not stay girthed. It goes like this. Like after your baby, it goes back. Fascinating topic, you guys. Fascinating.
Yeah, and I feel like
That's why I want a dick.
right to feel it.
Just to know what is. They all get to know the difference. We'll never know the difference. They get to have everything. We don't.
Kind of have never had the desire to have a dick. I like that.
I don't want one. I want to.
You want to feel what it's like to have a boner.
Something in my life, I will never like. You can
Like men will never know childbirth, right?
Yeah, but they can put the things on them and feel contractions.
But they'll never.
But we'll
It's like your son saying, like,
on that.
women are so lucky. Like,
Yep.
the women are so lucky. Like, don't you feel, I feel that so much. But I feel like a lot of men don't care. Like the fact that your son thought about it like that is very like in tune, because I think a lot of, like, I would think my husband would be like, I'd be like, oh, it's so magical that I get to grow a baby. And he's like, I really thought about it.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think it's such a crazy phenomenon that they get to do so much more than us. Like with their in the sex world, they could use so much. They use this thing all over the place in the mouths, and
Like they have a tool.
They literally have an appendage that is they get to throw around. It can go up something and move around. It can go into holes. Everything. It go into walls.
With that called glory hole.
Like I think so. They can do anything with it. It's just wild that we have to take something. They get to fly it around.
Yeah, it seems a little unfair.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. And then that we would never know the difference of what the two holes would feel like. They get options. I mean,
You could stick your fingers up.
but it's not my dick. When I feel the dip, you don't feel things. There's no pleasure.
Oh, you wouldn't feel the inside.
Well, yeah, you would, but you don't get to feel what is this this is a pleasure sensor. We don't have that. Your fingers aren't giving you, you're not getting pleasure from sticking your out.
But we could feel what it feels like to go in
When they're
like the entranceway. I guess doctors really get to feel it.
very different than when you have a penis with the, never mind. There is a whole article on vaginal tightness and anal tightness and debunking the myths of both. And
You know how you can go and you can do vaginal rejuvenation. Can you do anal rejuvenation?
I have the answer. Why men prefer a vagina. This is a fact. Medical, whatever, an article is because we have a ability to vice grip. Your asshole doesn't have that inside.
I'm ice stripping my asshole right now on a daily basis.
Not internal. You can't do that internally. You can't go into your sphincter and close. You can't squish a blueberry up your asshole. Like you can't go up there and pull them up.
Can you, like, I can close
Your asshole.
No, but I can close my vagina like
And up. Too. You can do
same thing.
No. Because you can go all the way up and squeeze it in. Like, you know, when we do Kegels, it's the upper wall.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're doing the muscle up top there. Your asshole, you don't have, they are like, relax your asshole when you do your Kegels. So men say they do.
so when I clench my butthole, nothing's happening on the inside.
No. Your asshole, that asshole wall isn't clenching. The whole point of,
I can't really tell the difference if I do a Kegel or I close my butthole.
and that's what you have to, that's what a Kegel has to be very cognizant of. You take a blueberry and you squeeze the muscle up. You're sucking a blueberry. Everyone close your eyes. Sit there now quietly. And
I mean, you have blueberries. Should I try it?
suck up a blueberry up your vagina without squeezing your ass.
So that's different. So it would be different in my butt.
We have a wall where we squeeze. And if you have a loose wall, that's when things fall out and you go pee your pants and all those things.
He does not come from the vagina. Cat.
I'm saying up there, all the tightness of the hole.
I don't even think they're connected.
Yes.
So when you do a Kegel, you're doing it all the way up.
It's the, yes. You
You
know,
know, feels like it's just the bottom.
oh, nothing, you're not doing it right.
No, I mean, maybe I just can't tell.
And then pull your belly button to the back of your wall.
Okay, now I'm gonna do my butthole. Well, I guess it's pretty lower,
Yeah.
but my butthole has to do.
Men will never know what it's like to do a Kegel. You start about your life.
But they do Kegels when they stop the pee, right?
Dude, you're asking me questions I can't.
Oh my God, we need an actual body doctor one day.
Yeah. That makes sense. That does make sense though. What? Well, because you know, you can make a guy come by squeezing your vagina. I don't think you can make a guy come by squeezing your asshole.
Oh my God.
Because we have a thirst trap.
I'll be honest. I didn't realize until this moment, like, I guess I don't really think about it, that like a Kegel went higher, like actually went higher up.
So you thought it just was like this, the flap?
I never really thought about
A flap, like where the hole goes in, like this.
I guess I never really thought about what's involved when you do a Kegel. I just thought it was like,
To do what? To strengthen what? Your vagina hole? Like, no, the whatever they want to call that hole.
I always thought it just felt the same. But I mean, now that I think about it, I guess the Kegel's deeper. So that does make sense.
That's an answer to my question. But I feel like if you squeeze your butthole on a penis, I think though if they're saying it's like,
I mean, more like a cock.
it's like this deep versus that deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they're saying you can go tight, like,
What can we use instead of a blueberry to practice?
because you can't squeeze too. They want it to be gentle because you don't want to get your asshole involved. So like pull it up. Well, you can get some balls. That's okay. You can get bigger and bigger. See how much you're. Who the fuck knew you could learn this much on the Cat Nat podcast?
Oh my gosh, I am like, I've strengthened my vagina so much.
Yes, every day while you're driving, sit there, just the badge, and they're going to say it's not the vagina, whatever it's called.
Well, it's not the vulva, it's the vagina. It's the vagina, it's the vulva.
It's the vulva. Take your vulva and suck it, literally. What things you wish you knew in the bedroom, toys are your friend.
And I wish that we could give every single woman that is, actually, we're working on getting a long-term sponsor from
With that, and then we're going to put a code in and get a free dildo.
I mean, they absolutely should.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's our subscription. Get a half off dildo.
You know what? When we do our subscription,
We'll have that.
we can just give perks out to members at any time.
Fuck, that's what we're going to do.
So we're like,
And it will come in a secret box.
who's going to send it?
We're going to get that to that. Things you wish you knew in the bedroom. I wish that I had felt more comfortable asking for what I wanted. We were virgins when we first got married, and I was timid about mentioning things that might be more enjoyable for me. After a while, he started asking me what I wanted, and we communicated. Damn, it was awkward at first, but we do it now. That's fucking crazy that you get naked with someone. They put everything in you. You make out, but you can't talk about what you want in you. We're so fucked up as people.
And also, I think a lot of women who are probably listening to this are like, that woman was like kind of quite evolved as a young virgin to know what she liked, because
We don't know she was a young virgin. Did she say she was a young virgin?
she said she was a virgin.
So we're stimming young.
And I mean, I guess she could have been a 40-year-old virgin.
Yes.
Is that a lot of women are like, I never even thought about what I liked. I just do it.
I guess she would have been young and they never talked about it.
Yeah.
And they
But like, that's really good. That's something to think about, right?
and like he asked,
Oh my gosh.
what are probably
They were probably 50.
when they got there, like 40 years later. No, then he get married at 10. 20 years later. No, 30 years later. What do you like, by the way? When you like,
Yeah.
and how would you know? Oh, because he's doing it to her, and then she like said,
Yeah.
I wonder how he's in bed now.
Sounds like pretty good.
Where did he learn?
She told him.
Huh. But how does she know what she likes? He never knew. Oh, he just goes and plays, and then she's like, I like that. I don't like
Maybe
that.
she has a fantasy. And she shares him. That sounds like a good couple.
Oh my God. Like, how does one know they're not good in bed? And what do you do about it?
I kind of feel, I don't know, but I kind of feel like a guy would have to kind of know he's not good. Like maybe he's like has a bad rhythm.
I don't
No, you think they're good.
Here's the thing. If they thought they were, it's terrible, but if they get bad again, it's subjective because people like different things. But let's just say overall, like a taker, not a get. Let's just
Like
say,
he hops on top and he jackhammers for a little bit, doesn't and there's nothing about you, and then it's over. Nobody can agree that that's great.
It's because well, first of all, I guess people are coming back. Like if it's not like, let's do that again. And then the second thing is like, they keep trying. I feel like they don't care enough to like, I don't know many men who wouldn't keep trying even if they were bad. Like they're not going to be like, I'm gonna throw that one in. I'm down.
Right. They think if they think that they might be bad at it, they are going to try and work on it.
I don't know. I think it won't stop them from keep on going and not really reflect and be like, how can I get better?
And I wonder if we took a survey of like 100 men and we said, where do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10 in bed? What would they say?
And we should do that because a lot of women are like, he's so bad in bed. He's such a lazy lover.
And then we take 100 women who are married and say, what's your husband at 10? Oh, his would come out at an average of 8.
And where is this study? That's a fucking genius study. How good are you in bed? Not you, but how?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. I wish I knew it was okay to love sex. Women are made out to be sluts if they love sex. And damn, I love it. And we all should. Maybe also that every guy asks for anal. So ironic that just happened. So she loves sex. She wants everyone to love sex.
Yeah. I mean, because, it's a tricky one because like, and women are getting a lot better. Like you didn't only fuck. Like younger generation talking about it, that they want to do it because they like it and not necessarily just think about our single friends, Yeah. That they just are sexual people and that they shouldn't be. Yeah. And guys were never, it's true. I mean, when we were younger, if a girl like slept around or would like hook up with guys all the time, you'd be like, she has low self-esteem or she's a slut, which she might have low self-esteem, but she might just love one night stands.
Yeah.
So yes, women, you are allowed to like it.
I mean,
and if you really like it, really are the like.
And also, men, they want to call you slutty, but they want it. So they should be like, they should just change the narrative and go,
she's a goddess.
Yes,
that girl is a goddess.
And I think everyone, maybe that's part of all of our problems.
Yeah.
Is that we've been trained that we're slutty. So from the get-go, we're like, oh, and if they were like, that is a fucking legend. Hey,
like a lot of guys that know that, do guys really like, I wouldn't sleep with her because she just sleeps around? No, I probably want to try her out
with her, but I don't know if then I think the stigma comes to a relationship.
Because I fuck her, but I don't want to date her.
Yeah, she's fucked all my friends.
Right.
They have territorial issues.
I do understand because they shouldn't be like, I'm in a group of friends. Like if that, I don't want to marry a girl and slept with my friends.
Why?
Because if they slept together once, it could happen again.
Oh, so now you care about who they sleep with.
Like I was thinking about when I was watching Ted Lasso, and I was thinking about how, she slept with Roy and Jamie.
Yeah.
But now they're all just like acting like friends. I'm like, but you guys have gotten naked and had sex together. And like each of you, and now you're just friends. Don't you doesn't it cross around? You know exactly what it's like. If it was good, don't you maybe in a drunken moment want to try it again?
Do you want to sleep with every person you slept with? Again?
Not everyone. No.
Exactly.
Right. But they probably want to sleep with me.
Wow. Right. So your husband can't marry you if you slept with his friends.
Yeah.
But you can marry your husband if he slept with your friends.
Unless my friends still want to sleep with him and he still wants to sleep with them in a drunken moment.
I would never. I don't take that for you.
What?
Like that you would care.
No, actually, well, no, that's true. Sorry, I was speaking for women.
Like, I can't imagine you be like, nah, I'm not gonna date that guy because he slept with so and so and so and so. Like, after, if you want it, you would take it.
I don't know, because I never had someone who has slept with any of my friends. But I do have friends who've slept with the same guy.
Yeah.
But I've never slept with a guy that my friend has slept with. As far... Oh, your sister. As far as I know.
You've never cross-pollinated.
None of my friends have ever slept with any of the guys I slept with.
None of the guys have ever slept with the guys.
Yeah, which is kind of tricky being in Toronto.
What if you have an ex like a heartbreak?
Well, I have an ex that I would still sleep with.
Yeah, but what if he started dating your good friend who just got divorced?
I would not like that.
What?
Mm-mm.
Hold the fucking phone.
No, I'd be so jealous of her. Yeah.
This is
breaking news.
Yeah. I can't believe that would bother you.
Yeah.
That would bother you.
Yeah, I would not like that. I don't think
I do not have one person that I would care if they dated.
I just think he's hot and sexy. And if she got to sleep with him all the time, I'd be like, I want to do that. I might have a drunken night and try and seduce him.
So you,
I'm even a little jealous of his wife that she gets to sleep with him all the time. Although I'm sure he's really boring now. Probably out of shape. Probably annoying. I know he has political ideas that I do not align with, so that would probably be a huge trouble.
okay, so we're finding negative things about, got it. But even push things to
Oh
shove.
my God, yeah, if he got divorced and he started dating her, I couldn't do it. I couldn't see them together.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
I'm just saying, imagine.
I never thought about it to this moment.
Imagine.
And she was like, I mean, it's been years. He's
Okay, I have another question for you. God, I think we have to go though. If you had a major crush, let's just say like on,
Is he now?
let's say it's a baseball player. Okay, let's just say you really like him.
Okay. But if I ever met him,
Or maybe you're talking online, like you guys are like talking, like
Aries?
yeah, like Nat.
I'm talking to my life.
Let's just say like you guys, you know, like how like
And it's an affair.
no, you're
No.
like I know you like him,
Yeah.
and then I go and have sex with him.
Just sex.
Like I go out and we have sex, and then
If you go out and have sex, I'm like, tell me all about it because I'm married. I can't have sex with him.
you're dating your friend, because this is not your friend.
What?
Had- Your single friend goes in and starts dating and having sex with him.
So having sex with him,
Yeah, like regular.
that's fine. I would, but dating,
Yeah, they're like, hey, excuse me, they're hanging out.
I guess I'd just be like, you know what? I'd probably get to know him, and then it would be over.
But is he off limits if it's an internet crush?
No.
Oh, I love these rules. This is so fun. Okay. He's not off limits for her.
But if I had slept with him before,
No, you just have like then everyone knows you love him. Like he's like your Michael Strahan.
oh, yeah, I'm like, good for you, girl.
Okay. Good. I just wasn't wondering, but an ex, see where I'm going here?
Because if I haven't had sex with them, because I don't know what it's like to have sex with my ex-husband, but I was intimate with him and I liked it.
Yeah.
And then she got to go date him.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. I mean, that's the,
But all the other exes, everyone, she can, that's everyone.
okay.
Good for you.
Okay. Everybody else. Wow. You believe seen his,
Oh, I've seen it and it's nice.
been everywhere.
Oh, it is good. Like when I see I saw an ex-boyfriend's wife recently.
When I saw an ex-boyfriend's wife, okay, yes.
I was like, oh,
Like you were not jealous. You were not impressed.
but if I saw this boyfriend's wife, I'd be like, yeah.
See that one? That's the one that got away.
I would
One that used like a redo, a one more time. Just sex. Like how many more times?
and that's probably, but I don't want a life with him. I don't think he's offering me a life I'm looking for, but sexually, yes.
I can't believe you have one of those.
I know, it's weird.
And only one.
Mm-hmm.
No others.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And it's not even like he's like, oh no. But in my eyes, he's beautiful.
Chemistry, babe.
Right? I just aesthetically like his look, I like his skin color. I like his eyes. I like his nose, I like his lips.
Wow. And I don't even know who this is, by the way.
I'll show you after.
I cannot
You've
wait.
seen him before.
I cannot wait. But